Good day everybody, my name is Earl Stein and I'm going to be spending some time with you today going through the new features and functions in the upcoming DraftWorks releases. Now, just a quick thing before we continue. I have mentioned in the Twitter feed that we have been testing DraftWorks on Windows 10 and so far everything looks 100% compatible. Now, the start button is cut off on the recording. However, for those of you missing your start menu from Windows Vista, Windows 7, Windows XP, Microsoft has corrected that now. So this is very much the menu that you can look forward to seeing in the Windows 10 release. Okay, so Windows 10 due early next year if all goes fine. However, let's carry on with what we had to see. Now, what happens generally, and this of course occurred with me in articles too, is a client would give us information for 2014 and we'd either get 2014 to such a point where we needed to start at 2015 or we assume that 2014 was complete, only to later receive additional information or changes in the review that there have been amendments to the 2014 figures. However, the problem comes in is that when I have rolled forward into 2015, DraftWorks has created a new file, and that file actually isn't connected to 2014, and that's really security in the way that we don't affect anything automatically for you, just due to the nature of financial statements. Now, what we have gone and done is we've tried to make this entire process a little bit quicker. So in this scenario, if I go in my 2014 file and we realize that the journal entry that we passed and we set as not recorded for taxation, we should have actually have raised it. Or in another scenario, we needed to raise more journals or even amend amounts. We would then adjust it in 2014. This of course updates my working trial balance and of course would update my financials. However, this is my 2014 file. And my 2015 is sitting now separately. And if I go into my 2015 file, working TV, and I look at my prior, I see that that journal that I have now recorded in my 2014 is not there. Okay, so just on a very basic one journal method, if there were 10 journals or 10 changes, it is very time consuming to then go into the 2014 prior year as a journal and pass all those amendments. So what we've built in DraftWorks is a new button and we call it Resync. If I click Resync prior year, what it will do, it will go and it will find my prior year file automatically and it will update my 2014. So if we look at now at my 2014, we see that the adjustments that I have completed in my 2014 file that were previously not in my 2015 have now been recorded. This is going to be a fantastic feature that's going to save you a lot of time. Please be careful. If you're not sure what Resync does or you're not sure if it's the right scenario, please ask a manager or partner if it suits you. Okay. Now, next feature, I'm just going to jump into my financials for this. Now, many of you know that we have included the letterhead functionality quite a while ago, and what this enables you to do is actually link in your letterhead into DraftWorks. You can see here's my report header image, which is my header for my letterhead, and it allows me to allocate that letterhead to any reports that I may have. In this instance, it's an audit report, so we're going to switch on letterhead 1 for audit report. If you have another side of the business where you're doing compilations or accounting officer, you can load your second letterhead and of course trigger that when applicable. Now, what we've also inserted is the ability to insert a cover background. Okay. Up and coming feature is also the ability to set a watermark on every single page. Now, this isn't just the draft watermark that we have. This is going to be an image watermark. So you can take your firm's logo and actually watermark it on the background. Now that is still currently in development, so that's a little while away. However, what you'll be able to do now is insert cover background. Now these images for my letterhead and for my cover image are all linked under my setup file, okay, my settings. When I've now switched those on, I can now click Preview Financials, and what it will do now is it's going to insert my cover and of course my letterhead into my audit report. Okay, and there we go. Thank you very much to Brody Gordon for allowing us to use your front page cover image. We actually use this for all of our testing and our development. And now DraftWorks has inserted your cover image. Now this of course is all in PDF, so you can actually save as PDF and send off to your client. It makes it very pretty. Now again, what we also did is we linked in our letterhead for our reports, and we could of course, if this was an audit report and it was accounting officer report or compilation report, switched on our applicable letterhead for those engagements. So that's simply coming there. Very quick, very easy. It's going to save a lot of work, and especially if you are sending all these items electronically, it does add a little bit of beautification to the actual financials, for lack of a better word. Okay. Now, let's have a look at the next item. Now, this feature, while it is going to be in DraftWorks, isn't really going to be activated until we release our new financials. And we've been talking about the new financials that we're working on, and we've dubbed them Financials Plus. This is taking all of our years of experience and are creating the next generation of financials, which I think you'll find are going to be different to every single basically system that's available currently on the market. Now, of course, we've kept the same look and feel. However, the reporting flexibility has increased dramatically, and I'm very excited to show those off, but we'll be showing that off at a later stage. Now, what we have here, very quickly looking at our notes, is we have the carrying amounts of our PP&E. So it's basically our PP&E reconciliation. Let me just add in 5,000 here to my addition, so we now balance. Now, currently, when we preview the selection, disposals, even though nil, would be shown. Okay. What have we done at DraftWorks? Well, we've actually gone and we've added in a lot of coding just in the background. That's going to make things look a whole lot nicer, and we're going to apply these to all of our financials in Financials Plus. Now, just on preview, I go and I see that my disposals column, the column that was now empty, has automatically been taken out for presentation purposes. Okay, fantastic. Makes life a lot easier. Okay, and that's very much the quick wrap of the new features and functions. Please let us know if there's anything else you'd like us to add. Of course, DraftWorks is a community development, so we do develop DraftWorks around you. So let us shape it to suit all your needs. A few other items are coming up. Of course, there is the RTR 14 tax. That is a new menu item that will be open, and that should be completed by end of October, early November. So I'll be posting a video to chat about that. Anyway, I hope everybody has a lovely day. Please let us have any feedback on info@DataPrime or support@DataPrime, or personally to me on earl@dataprime.co.za. Have a lovely day.